Welcome back. I am just making some preparations here for the Ender Dragon fight that we're going to have in about an hour and 20 minutes. Sort of, kind of, hopefully, maybe. Took some bows from my stock and a chest full of arrows. I'm going to have to run those over to the spawn village a little bit later. And I've got a little bit of equipment here. Some armor that I had been building up, a little bit of enchantment, and this is the sword that I'm going to use. I was going to use the fire aspect sword here, but smite is useless against the dragon, and I was just using the fire aspect to chase off endermen that I aggroed, and I decided that it wasn't worth it, so I'd stick with a sharpness sword. And I have some backup bows just in case somebody needs one, or if I die and can't get through and lose my gear. Then we have some potions here as well, and my ice pickers. I got a Silk Touch book. I bought it off Z and used it on a pair of shears so I could get a bunch of ice without losing the durability of the tool. And that's about it for the moment. I'm just gonna go take a break here, and I'll see you again when we go to fight the dragon. Batman. 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 Still waiting. And welcome to the dragon fight. Unfortunately, there was some scheduling issues and some sound issues. When we finally were able to have the dragon fight, I wasn't able to record the audio, at least. So I'm going to be doing something of a commentary on all of this nonsense while you're watching it. And I'm probably going to put some music in the background, because I'm not going to be talking a whole lot. Well, I kind of do talk a lot, but not very fast. Anyway, I'm going to add something else, some music or something into the background, because the dragon fight deserves a little bit of music. A little bit of edgy music. Oh. Uh-oh. Now that is a fancy suit. Why in the world would you want to wear something that nice to a dragon fight? You're gonna get it voided. So yeah, I just skipped about 6 minutes of footage where we gathered in the town hall and shot at each other and derped around, and there wasn't a whole lot to see about it. So here we go. Our brave leader jumping into the nether to bridge, while the rest of us make corny jokes and shoot at him. Yeah, this is a relatively nice landing spot. Not exactly what I would call good or safe, especially if you have a dragon bearing down on you as soon as you hop through. But it worked. It's good enough. Keep an eye close on my inventory here, because I give him all of his stuff back. Honest. I was in such a hurry. I made sure to give him absolutely everything back, and he just insisted that I had given him too much. Not quite. I was picking stuff out of his inventory for about 5 minutes after we were done. I don't know why so many people seem so fond of the little sissy helmet pumpkin things for these dragon fights. Not that I want to sound like, oh, I'm a tough guy, I can kill a dragon without a pumpkin helmet. No, it's just, I can't see anything with one of those things on there. It's just a complete pain in the neck. I'd rather have to fight all of the endermen at once than wear one of those things on my head. And you can see that I'm not aggroing endermen. It's not too difficult to avoid it. still think the server difficulty was... I don't know. I don't know what it's set on. I think it's supposed to be set on normal, but after playing on hard for a while, everything just feels like easy. Of course, diamond armor would have been nice, but I wasn't about to take my diamond armor into the nether and fall into the void. Trying to make sure we get all of the healing thingies. Well, the dragon... what was his name? What was his name? I'll remember it in a minute. Eduardo. Remember it in a second. Eduardo comes in for a close-up. He's really going to town on the Enderman, too. I don't know if he still fails to destroy minecart chests. I brought a bunch of minecart chests along with a bunch of arrows and bows and everything for the fight, but I didn't bother using them because, first of all, we didn't really need to bring anything else unless we were going to lose everything in the void. And that... we were doing pretty good as it was, with plenty of potions. If we lost everything in the void, then there was, nothing left. So, once we got in the middle of the island, there was no point in having storage. Guess it's useful if you want to, enchant 50 items with the dragon XP. Oh, there he goes. It's a pincushion. Eduardo the pincushion. Took us a while to get him into the kill zone. Once he got there, he wasn't going... At least for a while, he wasn't going anywhere. Oh, yeah. That's where Cuber shot me. Shot me and managed to light himself on fire at the same time, I think. We might have shot each other. In fact, we probably did shoot each other. Lovely marksmanship there. Completely missing the dragon. There we go. Yeah. You think. So yeah, that was really, really easy. I mean, the dragon fight is already pretty darn easy to begin with. He's probably, I would say, the most powerful creature in the game. Even above a wither, because a wither can cause a lot of damage, but the wither doesn't just destroy... I mean, the wither can destroy anything it touches. It will if it's trapped and needs to, and, it can essentially eat its way through blocks. But the dragon just flies right through. Just destroys anything in its path. Can knock you 5 blocks. Watch this. First! He just jumps in, grabs it, and leaves us behind. The rest of us, yeah, we weren't missing the opportunity to take as much endstone as we could possibly bring back out. Yeah, we saw. We saw that you got it. Invisible. Was that somebody invisible, or was that, No, we wouldn't have had invisibility problems, because nobody shifted between planes. I think they were standing up there, going to town. Let's try and grab some of this. Pillage. Conquer, then pillage. Pillage! I really like endstone. I don't know why. I think it might just be because it's the shiny effect, the thing that you can't have that catches your attention because it's not there until you finally get it, and then you get a bunch of it, and you don't really care about it anymore because it's not really all that great. The appeal was in the rarity of it. The shiny little valuables. Yeah, I didn't bring much of a pick with me either. See you in the overworld. Woo! That was not planned. He didn't know I was typing that. And I didn't know he was going to do that. But that really was perfect timing on the message there. Not that I'm not ruining the effect by not recording audio at the time, filling it in later. Finally figured out how to get rid of the credits. Ah, yes, boredom. I think I'll skip some of this and go right to the town hall here for the placement. See you when we get back there. And here we are, back at Spawn Village. Town hall is looking nice. I don't know what the heck he was doing with that there, but it was yummy. So yeah, we eventually want to have the beacon underneath the dragon egg in the middle of town hall. Or, I probably should say, the bacon underneath the egg in the middle of town hall. Or so the sign says, in the middle of town hall. We might have to build an altar to bacon somewhere over top of town hall. It's a big piece of bacon in the middle. Yeah, I finally realized that I've got all this stuff, and he finally appears. Well, realized he had his sword. Like I said, I was picking it from his inventory, picking his stuff from my inventory for a while. And there we go. Finally, we kill the dragon. Now we just have the small, tiny, minuscule task of building an Enderman grinder over there. I'm thinking maybe we should build a witch farm first so that we can make redstone renewable. We do have one witch hut. I don't think we have any more. But at least, you know, it might be... Oh. Don't click the egg! It might be close enough to spawn that it's still loaded. I don't think so, though. I think somebody would have to wait there and grind everything out. At least it's close, though. Alright, again, Eduardo's egg is once again on display. And that's that. See you next time.